Right then, time to start streaming. So let's make sure everything's ready. So disco ball on, everything else. Yeah.
We're on YouTube, not Twitch.
Yeah.
Out.
Good point. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry about that. YouTube, not Twitch. YouTube, not Twitch. Let's all get into it. Roll the intro. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today with our first YouTube series, and it is going to be in Germany with FC Viktoria Köln. Now, this isn't going to be the Köln that you may be familiar with up in the Bundesliga in the highest tier of Germany. They're a completely different side with different squads, different staff, in no way associated. So please don't get that mixed up. Now, the main goal of this save is, of course, we are going to be looking to get Viktoria Köln up into the Bundesliga, the biggest league in Germany, and fingers crossed competing with the big boys in there, as well as maybe getting into the Champions League and competing in Europe with some of the biggest teams in the world. So hopefully that will happen. But we are gonna go through the club now. We're gonna start off at our squad. Here we are, viewers. We're in the dressing room. We're meeting each individual player. And my God, have we got a team on our hands. I don't believe we're predicted to be getting anywhere near the top of the division in our first season. But with the squad we've got, I am very confident we may actually be able to surpass some of the expectations that are given to us. Now, we are going to go through some of the players that are currently in our squad. And then eventually later on in the video, we will go through transfers. So the buy-ins of players and the sellings. But first, we're going to concentrate on the best player in our squad. It's Daniel Messenholler. Now, I completely appreciate my pronunciations are really, really terrible. So please forgive me on that. I will improve. So here we are. Daniel Messenholler. A goalkeeper. So not really a position that we're going to be able to build around. But this guy is fantastic. With a 4.5-star potential and a 4-star current ability, this guy is going to be very, very important for our squad. And he's currently leading player in most free Liga sides, which is division we're obviously in. And then we have Steven Lawrence, who is our left winger. So someone we can definitely build the side around. Very good crosser, good on the ball, relatively quick. His stamina is not great, not fantastic defensively. So he's going to be more up the pitch, not necessarily involved defensively. And then our third best player is another keeper. So we're definitely fine goalkeeper-wise. I don't think we're going to need to get any keepers for the foreseeable. But we also have a few defenders here. We have Seid Hajrovic. Very good defensively. Maybe not someone that's going to be a ball-playing defender. He's got 11 passing, which is probably good in this division. But his vision is not fantastic. But overall, a very, very good defender. Hopefully we're going to be quite defensively solid. Then our left winger, Fabian Holthaus. I'm so sorry. But left winger, once again, probably not going to be involved in the attacking third of the pitch. Okay crossing, but not very good on the ball. His composure's not brilliant either. Relatively quick. So we're probably going to be looking for a tactic that doesn't focus on the attacking coming from our fullbacks, probably primarily from our from left winger and right winger, and potentially a cam midfield. So our defence is going to be primarily just defending. And considering how far we are down in the leagues, we don't want to be overcommitting players too further up, because the fast players, well, they're going to have a whale of a time if we do that. So our next player is Emmanuel Junglas. I mean, the name itself is brilliant. Deep line playmaker, once again, 30 years old though, so he is getting on a little bit. Decent passer of the ball, good first touch, anticipation, composure. So once again, a very good player for our division, someone that we're also going to be wanting to build the side around. Now, our staff isn't brilliant. It's saying here, judging ability of 6 and judging potential of 5. So this could very well be wrong. I'm probably going to have to improve my staff to get a better idea of how our players actually are in comparison to the rest of the league. But we definitely have a strong squad. We have a very, very strong squad. And fingers crossed, with a few good additions in the next few weeks, we can hopefully, as I said before, surpass some expectations we're going to have. But now we're going to go over to the league and see who's with us and see where we're predicted to finish. Here we are then, looking at the teams we're going to be facing off against in the next season. So there are a few big boys in here, teams that you're immediately going to recognise. Obviously, if you're from Germany, you're going to recognise all of these sides. So I do apologise if I get these names completely wrong. But we do have FC Bayern's reserve team in this league. So obviously FC Bayern being the biggest team in Germany, arguably alongside Dortmund. That's going to be a tough game when we eventually come against them. We also got 1816 and München. We've got Kaiserslautern, Ingolstadt as well, and a few other teams in there that you're probably going to be fairly familiar with or have seen up and around the football world. But in terms of our expectations, well, we're the season preview puts us bang in the middle of the table. They predict us to get 10th, obviously recently promoted. They're not expecting anything massive from us the first season, but I have confidence we can do more than that. I have confidence, and the board itself, well, they want us to get a top half finish. So there's a little bit of a difference between what the press think and what our board wants. But I am more than confident that we're going to be able to get top half this year. Our budgets are quite good as well. We've got a little bit of wage to spend, and we're going to be able to adjust that to get a few players in as well. But we are going to be primarily looking for free transfers that big teams have let go in the past few days, and hopefully nab them before they go over to another big team. But that is going to be it in terms of the team overview. Obviously, we will get to know players and fall in love with them as the episodes go ahead. But what we are going to do now is I'm going to go off. I'm going to transform the squad. I'm going to get transfers in. I'm going to sell players. There's going to be mayhem, viewers. There's going to be absolutely mayhem here in Köln. But fingers crossed it works out well.
Oh God. I can't tell them, can I? I can't tell them. It's going to be really embarrassing. Right. So you know when I said this?
I'm going to transform the squad. I'm going to get transfers in. I'm going to sell players. There's going to be mayhem, viewers. There's going to be absolutely mayhem here in Köln.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Now, on the grand scheme of things, you might be looking at the transfers in and being like, oh my God, Alex, you've done so much transfer business. When you said you'd be transforming the squad, you weren't lying. I was lying because I didn't realise how much people would want being in the third division of Germany. So it went well. The only person we were able to bring in was a left back. Now, left back was the position that I pinpointed as probably the weakest area. And the tactic that we're going to be doing as well very much depends on the width of our squad and how good the wide players are. So the player I brought in was Paolo Di Sigli. He's a left back, as I explained before, very, very good on the ball, very good attacker as well. The left side of the pitch is going to be my primarily attacking areas from the fullback. So I wanted to bring someone in that could offer quite a lot in the higher areas of the pitch, but also be quite good defensively. And I'm very confident that this guy can be that guy. Now, he is a little bit on the older side in terms of the footballing age, but if we can get a season out of him, if he can get a few assists on this one season that we have with him, maybe next season as well, we'll be loving life. We'll be laughing and joking as he goes into retirement, knowing that we got a good deal out of him. But he is the only player that I have brought in. But I'm fairly happy with the squad that I've got, and we will go over to the squad overview now, and we'll have a look at the tactics as well. Obviously, we have got a game against Jena, not the person, the club, today, which is going to be our first game in the league. Now, in terms of the tactics, I've focused on the preset wing play. That's the tactic I'm going to be playing for probably the priority and the majority of the season, just simply because we don't have much strength anywhere else in terms of the attacking areas. We needed to try and focus our attack on the width instead of the centre of midfield. So we have got Lorenz and Holzweiler. Well, you'll get used to my bad pronunciations. On either side. And we have got a target man in Seaton and advanced forward in Bunjaku. We then have in the centre of midfield Junglas and Ristel as a ball winning midfielder and a box-to-box, providing that defensive shape in the centre of midfield. Hopefully we'll have enough cover here. If not, things will probably change. Then, as I explained before, Di Siglia on the left is going to be up and down the pitch, hopefully providing a little bit of width on the left-hand side. Then the centre-back partnership is going to be Yates and Hajrovic. On the right-hand side, Lang. And then a goalkeeper is going to be Wace. Now, in terms of the pre-season, it's gone pretty well. We've had 3 wins, 2 losses. The only game there... Well, the games that I expected to lose were against Zurich. Zurich are obviously a top side in Switzerland. And Lot, don't know who they are. Who are they? They're an amateur club. Brilliant. So that's gone well. 2-0 loss at home to them. So we're looking good going into the start of the season. But we did get 3 wins against Wattenschneid, Kapellen and Bergwart. And I've done a bit of my training as well. Not too much. I've focused on the wing plate training preset sort of default option, adding a few community outreaches and team cohesion options in there just to try and get our team bedded in a little bit more. But today, that is the end of the transfers. We are going to be going into our first match of the season. So in terms of predictions, I'm confident. At home as well, we want to get the fans on side. We don't want to be playing about with our emotions. We're going to want to get a positive result here to kickstart our season. And in terms of subs, apparently we're having an issue with subs. Why can I not select subs? Right, perfect. I don't know why clearly my assistant doesn't see the screen. So we're just going to go with these subs. I'm not going to have a goalkeeper on the bench because it's very rare for your goalkeeper to actually get injured. Other than that, I think we're pretty much good to go. So let's submit this team. Let's get in it. The match squad must have at least 4 German under-23 players. Oh, God, right. Disaster. Right, looks like I'm going to have to get someone in. My God, the rules of Germany are tough to follow. So we need to get 3 under-23 players in our squad, which we have done. So we can now actually go into the game. Squad number selection. I'm so sorry for anyone that likes to have their numbers sort of realistic. But for me, I'm an auto number guy. So we're going to go into the game and I will see you there. Right then, here we are. We're against Jena and they're going for a bog standard 4-1-4-1. So quite a defensive formation. Ours is obviously a little bit more attacking. Now, the only issue that I have with the tactic I'm facing is they are going to have 2 players on either side. So it might be a little bit tough for our wingers to get in the game. And we might be overrun in midfield, but I'm hoping the quality in our side can sort of show, and hopefully we can get a win kickstarting this year. So in terms of the team talk, passionate. I expect a win today. And Manuel, you're my best midfielder, and you're looking stressed. Don't tempt me to take you off because I will. I'm not here to mess about. People are confident. I've made it happen. I've made it happen. Right then, let's go. Let's see if we can get ourselves a goal. Right then, here we go. We have a chance. It looks like it's going to be for us. So Rissel on the ball. Junglas, quite a lot of space for him to operate there. Hopefully he doesn't do a mistake. So Lang on the right hand side. Lovely ball in. What a ball. Bunjaku. How has he missed? He was offside, but clearly he has the finishing of a turtle with that. Blimey. That was anticlimactic. Right, we have another chance here. So it looks like it's going to be for us again. It's a throw-in. Tisigli on the left, our debutant. Hosweller. It's good defensive clearance, but we do recycle possession with Junglas. Rissel. Lang on the right-hand side. Lovely ball out. Ball in. It's cleared nicely, and they might be able to break here. Gabriel, unless we can nick it off them. Gabriel on the ball again. We're not really pressing them, which is a bit of an issue. Haman. Zejnulalu, I think. Gabriel again. Playing it around nicely. We have got a nice defensive shape about us. On the left-hand side, Tuchakla is going to run alongside it. That's a good finish. That's a really good finish. You have to give credit where it's due, ladies and gentlemen. Danielle Gabriel, what a name, has finished that with not so venomous shot, but it's a good finish either way. On his left foot, goalkeeper no chance. Probably should have been closer to him, but we are 1-0 down. There's a chance straight after the highlight. I'm nervous already. It's a good tackle. Can we recycle possession? We can. Junglas out to Lang on the right-hand side. Junglas again. A lot of room to operate. We're going to need him to start showing us something here. Lewentz on the left-hand side. Is he going to cross the ball in? Pass it to Sigley. Known for his crossing. Lovely ball in. Seaton. And we are back in the game. Michael Seaton as the target man. That's what we have him in the box for. To get on the end of them crosses from Paolo Di Sigli. And it's nice to see that me bringing him in for that exact reason is working. That's a big thing. And Lewentz could have got that ball in, but he leaves it probably for the better crosser. That's a pinpoint cross. Seaton with all sorts of space there and smashes it past the keeper. 1-1. Okay, we are getting into half-time. It doesn't look like there's going to be another chance here, and we do get into half-time with a very even game. Same amount of shots, Jenna edging possession a little bit. Now, despite the fact we are not losing, I'm still quite unhappy from what I've seen from my side. I think at home we should be having a better showing, especially in front of our home fans. I've done quite a good teamwork. Only the goalkeeper is looking demotivated, but that doesn't bother me. We're going to go into the second half, and hopefully we can get ourselves a win here. Right, there is a chance. It's a free kick for Jenna, just outside the box. It's Haman. Is it going to be a goal? It's going to be a pinpoint free kick. It's not. Swings by the post. Goalkeeper made it look more better than it is. But still, oh, there's another chance. Another set piece. That's a problem. Rain Eckhard with the goal. It's a set piece goal. A little bit disappointing. But more than 25 minutes to go. We're going to need to do some tactical changes. So I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to change Lang on the right side to push up a little bit more. And we are going to change, who's this? Hotsweller to be an inside forward. And we're going to push Rissell back to centre defender defend. And we might change Junglas to Mazzala. Hopefully he can get in this area of the pitch. Hopefully get a few balls into Bujaku. And the wing-backs that are going to be bombing forward as well. And they're overlapping. Going to run at them a little bit. We're going to work the ball into the box. Let's see if we can get ourselves a chance. Right, 10 minutes to go, and our boys are absolutely shattered. We're going to bring Simon Handel on. Hopefully he can get a handle of the game. Where does he prefer to play? Not there. What about on the right-hand side? Nope. Right, he's going to have to go on the left then. In terms of anyone, Tachi or attacking players haven't had the best of games. I think that's all we can change, really. I might push Vunderich up a little bit. We are going to leave space in the middle, but we have to go for the game here. We are going to put Bunjaku onto a poacher to try and open up the space here. Let's see if we can get ourselves a goal before the end of the game. And time is ticking away here. We're going to have to do something. We're going to change our game to attacking, try and take the game up to them a little bit. Push our boys up. Could very easily, and I think that was just a tactic chance, as I like to call them. But 3 minutes from time, I'm getting even more concerned here. But there is a chance. Is it going to be a David Beckham-esque free kick against Greece? It's Vunderlich. Go on, my boy. Get it over there. It's a... Yes! Come on! Come on! What a free kick! It's David Beckham! It's not. It's Mike Vunderlich. A draw, I'm happy with. If it was a loss, we would have struggled. But it's a last-minute goal from us here. Mike Vunderlich, the hero in Köln, getting us a 2-2 draw. And I'm not happy about that at all. I think we should have beat them. But the main thing is we've got a point on the board and we've avoided a defeat. Super sub Vunderlich, and it is a super sub as well. Tactical genius by myself. Seaton scores and Cole debut as well. And that is going to be the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before we come to an end, we are going to have a look where we're going to come back to. I would like to keep it to around 6 or 7 episodes per season, just so we can get a sort of good overview on each season, get a bit of see what's happening. Basically, we can understand what's going on throughout the season a little bit more. So our next game, I think, is going to come against Kaiserslautern at home. That's going to be on the 3rd of September. So I'll see you then. So first off, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Obviously, this is the first series on my YouTube channel. So I very much appreciate any sort of input you guys have. If you think I should improve anything, it's very much appreciated. Feel free to leave it in the comments. If you did like it, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. Before I forget, I am live every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for at least 3 hours over on Twitch. So if you check me out down below, be able to give me a watch when I'm next live.